Hey everybody, this is LVO Toro of The Fancy Action Now, and we're here to talk about the halo effect. I was going to make this video yesterday, but I'm glad I waited, because I played like a rather long session of Helldivers yesterday, and I was very pleased and quite surprised by how many team-ups were straight Xbox players, because you get a little tag next to your name of what platform you're on. So there's a PC, a PlayStation, and a Xbox logo. And there were a lot of Xbox logos. There was quite a few times I'd do a drop, and it was all Xboxers. And in a previous video, in my rating video, my quick review, I mentioned the halo effect. And that was kind of a little bit of a play on words, although I didn't focus on it. And that's this video. So, you know, defined, the halo effect is kind of other things benefiting from some main thing just because of association, right? You know, a good example of a halo effect is, you know, somebody, you know, wins some money and then they come to your store and they buy a lot. They make a big purchase. I just benefited from that person's winnings, you know, so that's kind of that, like Vegas lives on that halo effect, man, you know, and when somebody wins, it stimulates other people. That's why they make a big deal out of it. It's the halo effect. It kind of incorporates things that are around it. But in this case, the actual halo is re-engaging an entire community, an entirely new community in a game just by association with Halo. And the guys I was playing with, there were a lot of guys in there with the Halo skins, man. And the Halo weapons, yeah, and the loadouts, ODST loadouts. There's a lot of Xbox fans out there. Love Halo, love the original games, as do I. The rifle's better, I mentioned that before. But this is going to inspire, the Halo effect is continuing to reverberate like rings, you know, from a puddle, you know, rings from a stone dropped in a puddle. Because this was so successful, you're going to see other things enter into the Halo. So you're going to see Halo games. You're going to see more Halo on PS5 because people are hungry for the original Halo.